How are we doing today, Tyler?
Good, Alex.
Alex, nice
How are
to
you?
meet
Nice
Good.
to meet you.
So, what are we here for today?
I'm here to apply for your management position that I saw posted.
All right, Tyler, well, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. I am 21 years old. I just recently graduated from Plymouth State University in Plymouth, New Hampshire. The degree in business administration. I have some experience in the food service industry. I've worked at a homemade ice cream stand in Derry, New Hampshire, Moose Place Homemade Ice Cream. Been there for 6 years. They've been there for 8 years. They were in a position to grow. So I maintained a management position there for 4 years. I was in charge of making the ice cream, in charge of the inventory as well. As well as managing the employees. So that's a little bit about me.
Okay, sounds good. You said you were there for 6 years. You
Yep.
described your position. Can you expand a little bit more? I mean, on a day-to-day basis, what would you do?
Yeah, sure. Well, typically, when I manage the crew, I'm pretty much overseeing everything that they do. If they need something, then I'm the guy to come to. If there's ever any complaints with customers, then I'm the person to come and talk to. I report sales each night. I am responsible for all cash that's in the store. I have a set of keys, so a lot of responsibility comes with my job. I recently got promoted as well to the production manager position, so as I had said, I make the ice cream, so I'm in charge of the inventory of the shop, both finished goods and raw materials. I maintain a good relationship with our suppliers. I call them on a regular basis to place orders. I receive orders, so I maintain good rapport with them. So that's typically what my job is in a nutshell. So.
Okay. So you said you deal with unsatisfied customers. How would you deal with an unsatisfied customer at Moose Place?
Sure. Yeah. Well, it happens. Quite often. Obviously, it's the food service industry. So when it does happen, typically one of my crew members will come and get me and tell me that there's a problem. And first thing I do is I just let the customer vent and let them get whatever's off their chest. Let them know, let me know what's going on, and then that way they kind of feel empowered, sort of. But then I take it upon myself to sort of diffuse the situation, and by that I mean I offer them a replacement of the product that they had if there was a problem with it, or either that, or I have the power to give them a gift certificate or a free gift coin for a small ice cream next time they come into the store. Anything to keep that customer to come back so we don't lose them. So.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So a little scenario here.
Sure.
So the wait staff have a little problem communicating from the customer's order to the kitchen.
Yep.
If you're the manager in that situation, what would you take as action to correct those problems?
Sure. Well, first, I do anything possible to get through that night, and in a smooth way. I might, step in and help in any way that I can. And then, first thing I would do the following day is call a meeting with with anybody that was working that night and say, all right, hey, we need to fix this. This is a problem. This can't be happening. And I think that the first thing you would do is dissect your whole operation. How is the wait staff getting those orders to the cooks? You got to find the problem. So first, once we find the problem, that would better allow us to then better allow us to fix it. So I think that calling a meeting and holding everybody responsible, not just one person,
okay.
But doing it in a way that makes everybody happy in the end as well. So.
Okay, sounds good. So where would you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I would like to be, hopefully with your company, I'd like to be with someone who's ready to grow. I think that obviously growth is a good thing, so I would love to be in a restaurant where a steady plan is set for future growth, and that's where I'd like to be.
Okay. Any questions for me at this point?
Yeah. Well, is your company in a position to grow? I mean, I've done a little bit of research online and found what I could find, and I know that you have 4 stores
Correct.
right now. So I'd just like to know, do you have any set plans?
Sure. We actually do have long-term plans at this point in paper. We're looking to open about a store every 2 years.
Okay.
So we can make sure it's successful and take that next year, really develop a new plan for that next one. We're aiming for 2 more stores in the next 4 years, so we're really looking to start growing and really build our company's name and really get us in the food industry business in this
Sure.
area.
All right.
So,
Yeah. One more question.
Sure.
You said you have 4
Mhm.
restaurants. How can you describe maybe the relationship amongst the 4 restaurants? How
Yep.
they communicate? I mean, I think coming from work with experience in the food industry, I think that communication is so vital. And like you said with your example, communication was most likely the problem in that case
Exactly.
too. So.
Yep, so every bi-weekly, we have general managers from each 4 come together, and they have dinner, really just kind of talk about what's been happening in each of their stores. We also set up goals that they want to accomplish, really kind of just outline these next 2 weeks, how they can do things better, what's going on with their store, is anyone else seeing it, what they did. Just a good communication between the 4, because they are not the same store, but
Right.
they are very similar.
Correct.
And every quarter we like to have a bigger meeting
Okay.
with more people and really get a bigger broad sense of what we want to accomplish in the next quarter. So is that
Yeah, no, that
okay?
answers that question. Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Should I be in touch with you or?
Yeah, we have a couple more candidates we're looking into.
Okay.
So we'll call you by the end of next week
Sure.
and give you a definitive word on what we're thinking.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome,
Nice to
Tyler.
meet
Have a
you.
good day.
Too.